You need to know my dog's name and information of them? Yeah. Why would you need to know that?
Animal we come in contact with, we need their name, their
You
age.
haven't came in contact with my animal, man. My animal's not loose. I done gave you all the information that you need, man. This is my property. You don't need none of you. Why you need to know my dog's name?
That one's Mercedes over there.
I don't know. Why do you need to know my dog's name? If you already know my dog's name, then why are you asking me what my dog's names are?
If I don't want my picture taken?
Well, you're in public.
So? Doesn't mean it gives you the right to take my picture.
Sure does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
I have a right.
Have you
questions you wouldn't
No,
answer.
no, you came out here hostile.
You haven't seen hostile yet. Well,
Is that
threat, man?
Hey, no, you need to curb him. Is that a threat?
To curb me, I haven't got my heart.
Hey.
This officer walked up on me and asked me, is anything criminal? I'm coming to see my daughter. What the hell? I look like a criminal? I look like a criminal to you?
You said all the court cases were dropped.
Dismissed. You asked about custody. I said all the cases were dismissed when y'all was harassing me.
So
where did criminal come from?
When government agents show up on your private property demanding answers, the law doesn't disappear at your doorstep. In this video, a man is confronted over the care of his dogs, yet the conversation quickly shifts into a constitutional standoff. With cameras rolling and questions flying, one citizen draws the line and exercises his right to remain silent, refusing to hand over even the names of his dogs. The result? A battle not of aggression, but of awareness.
How's it going? Man, that's what y'all still doing on my property. It's a sign that says no trespassing, so how may I assist y'all?
Just need to get your name, please.
Ma'am, did you already call me by my name?
Is that your name, Jamal Ward?
I answer no questions.
Okay. I need to know your dog's names and information of them.
Ma'am? You need to know my dog's name and information of them? Yeah. Why would you need to know that?
Animal we come in contact with, we need their name, their
You
age.
haven't came in contact with my animal, ma'am. My animal's not loose.
We're here about a call for barking.
My animals are not loose. Y'all have not came in contact with my animals.
Okay. What had happened is, sir, somebody had called to complain that your dogs are barking all day. So we just want to...
Do you hear? Hold on, listen.
Go ahead.
Y'all hear that?
Yes.
Okay, that's somebody else's dog barking all day too, right?
Right. But
Okay, well listen to me. I answer no questions, and I would like for y'all to leave my property, okay? That's about as far as we could take this here today. I'd like for y'all to leave my property, and...
You own the house? You're the homeowner?
Once again, I answer no questions, but I would like for y'all to leave my property. Thank you again.
Okay, so anytime a dog is outside for more than an hour, they do need a doghouse present? Are we able
All of my
to see
dogs
that the
have doghouse.
everything?
You're not coming in my backyard. No.
Okay, so how can we fix this?
Well, if you can look through that gate right there, you can see the doghouse right there. You can see a doghouse inside the fence that's built. So, you know, if that can help you, but other than that right there, I answer no questions, and also as well.
Is a water bucket present?
You can look through that. You can look through that little hole right there. The fence is broken. I have no problem with that, but other than that, I need y'all to leave.
Okay. Well, we have to finish this call out before we can leave, so we need to ask you a few questions. Are you able to cooperate?
I'm going to remain silent. Okay.
Okay. Let's look really quick. I guess we'll have to look up and see who owns the house.
Might I go that way as well, excuse me?
Yeah.
Where's the doghouse at? Oh, that's right there.
Hey, excuse me. Let me show you. Excuse me.
What's this one's name?
I'm not giving you my dog's name. You don't need to know my dog's name. But it's a doghouse right there, doghouse right there, water bucket right there, and another water bucket right there as well for these two.
Okay. Is this dog friendly?
He's a puppy. Now, I didn't say you could come on my property and take pictures of my dogs.
Well, I have to prove that you have the things that you're saying you have, so that we put in the call for you.
Okay, well, thank y'all again.
Okay, and there's another dog over there.
Answer no questions once again, man.
You're not able to give any information?
I'd have gave you all the information that you need, man. This is my property. You don't need none of you. Why you need to know my dog's name?
That one's Mercedes over there?
I don't know. Why do you need to know my dog's name? If you already know my dog's name, then why are you asking me what my dog's names are?
I don't know your dog's. That's why I'm asking.
You just said that was over their name, Mercedes.
I was asking if that's what was Mercedes.
Yeah, you're right. So you should happen to know my dog's name then, right?
Can I talk to you over to the side for a minute?
Yeah, what's your name and your badge number? Your shield number?
Gray.
What's your shield number?
4107.
Okay.
We can talk over just a minute. So, I don't know the whole scoop of what we just got caught out here with these guys. Okay, I guess like I said, there was a complaint about a barking dog. I don't think they're here to like try to take your dogs or anything like that. It's just part of their job. They got to make sure the dogs got food, water, and shelter. I don't think anybody's trying to give you beef or a hard time. If you cooperate with them, I'd appreciate it. We can get out of here pretty quick, but.
Oh well, I'm not gonna.
I mean,
it's other. I'm ready for y'all to start for y'all to go. Really, you know.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't answer no questions, and my dogs they're taken real care of, and other dogs in the neighborhood bark as well. So maybe y'all should go over there as well and go knock on their door and talk to them about their dogs barking as well.
Yeah, we received a complaint. If you're interested in finding out who did that, you can fill a FOIA form out at the shelter at 616 North Spring Street.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Y'all have a good one. Baz, what are y'all doing here? Do y'all also see the sign that says no trespassing?
Pardon me?
Y'all don't see that sign that's in the yard that says no trespassing?
I'll speak on that gentleman. He was asking what's going on here. I'm Officer Sutherland with Montgomery County Animal Control.
Okay, did y'all not see that sign that says no trespassing?
Do you want us to talk in the street?
That's perfectly fine with me, but I'm just saying y'all did not see the sign.
No, sir, I did not.
Okay. It's right there.
Oh, okay. Do you live here?
I answer no questions, ma'am.
Okay. What's your name?
May I get your name?
Officer Sutherland, Montgomery County Animal Control.
You don't need to know my name. May I get your name as well?
I'm Officer Gilliard.
How about yours as well?
Officer Thiessen.
Thank you. Okay, what may I assist
Are
y'all
you
with?
Mr. Jamal Ward?
I may be. What may I assist you with?
All right. So we received a call regarding the barking of dogs. We just need to check to make sure everything's going okay.
You're not checking anything on my property, ma'am.
All right. I'll go ahead and call for assistance and have someone assist me with this call.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right.
This isn't about dogs. It's about drawing boundaries when the state assumes too much authority. You don't owe government agents your words, your cooperation, or your compliance, especially not on your own land. Knowing your rights doesn't make you difficult, it makes you dangerous to those who rely on ignorance. Remember, silence isn't resistance, it's protection. How fast can a First Amendment be violated? In this video, a group of citizens barely step onto a public sidewalk before security storms out, claiming the concrete under their feet is private property. What unfolds next is a crash course in ignorance versus constitutional rights, complete with fake press pass arguments, misplaced authority, and 7 security officers learning the hard way that America isn't a gated community.
Homeland security threat level. Not.
So what are you taking pictures of?
You now.
We're eating it now.
What if I don't want my picture taken?
Well, you're in public.
So, doesn't mean it gives you the right to take my picture.
Sure does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
I have a right.
Have you read this?
Yeah, I've practiced it quite a bit of times.
Have you? All right, cool. Can you do me a favor?
What's that?
And read it some more?
Yeah.
Because you need to understand your First Amendment.
Yeah, there's certain.
What's the First Amendment say? Have you read it so much? What's the First Amendment say? I'm waiting.
You're gonna wait
Oh, yeah?
because I'm not here for a quiz.
Well,
I'm here doing my job.
Well, go do your job. We'll get what we need.
We'll
and
do
then
your
be
job.
on.
I'm doing my job. And we'll go from there.
What is your job?
You see it.
Who are you working for? That's not a legal press pass.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Who assigns press passes?
Who did you get this pass from? Looks like a handmade press
Well,
to me.
I was born in the U.S., so therefore that gives me the right.
Oh, just to take pictures of somebody else's property?
Yeah.
Yeah. So where's that say in the Constitution?
It's under the First Amendment. It's called the freedom of press.
Okay.
Yeah, they are. I think your mask is on.
Why are you
inside,
shaking
buddy.
then?
Why am I shaking?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not shaking.
Well,
Why
see,
are you
that's
bothering us on public property?
first of all, you're not on public property.
We are on public property.
What is a sidewalk?
What's a sidewalk?
Depends on where you're
what's
at.
the easement called?
You got 15 feet of easement, but the
From
problem
that
of it
center
is,
line.
it's not to take pictures of what
Yeah,
I'm
Sure
doing.
it does.
The First Amendment doesn't protect feelings. It gives us the right to record here, right?
It doesn't give you the right to record here.
Yeah,
Sure it does.
What are you? CCP? You Chinese? You Communist Party?
Communist, so
Yeah.
I've served my country, so, you're telling me?
You're a pogue then, aren't you?
You licensed
Pogue?
to interact with the public outside the facility?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Are you licensed to interact with the public
why
outside
are
of
you
your
out here?
property?
What's going on?
Oh, they're up here taking pictures.
Hey, you know you're doing it, right?
You know you're so missing.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Supervisor,
Yeah, y'all ain't
know
gonna
that.
surround me. That ain't gonna happen.
Huh?
Supervisor called us here.
Well, you probably should call him back and be like, hey, bro, I'm not too clear on the First Amendment. Maybe I need some help. You mind coming down?
Yeah, I might need to restudy that.
So what's the issue? Why are you guys here?
Ask him. I don't know. We're just recording, brother.
Yeah, we're just taking some pictures.
No, I mean, like, why are you
Working on
did you get a
stories.
hold of him coming here, or
Huh?
did you just show up?
No, we just showed up.
Okay, that's why he said because of him. That was kinda
Yeah,
weird.
but he's being kind of rude, but he could be like, hey, bro.
We might push
Yeah.
off the grass
Yeah.
a little bit.
I got you.
Oh, man, I'm
I ain't gonna block.
Yeah, I
We ain't
just don't
gonna
want
block.
anybody to get hit. I'm not trying to be aggressive to you guys.
That's fine.
We're good.
If you have questions, you can go ahead and ask him. Maybe we can help you there.
Yeah.
10-4. We'll be over there.
So what draws you to this area? What's the problem?
There's no problem. Maybe just with the first dude that came out, kind of like he probably needs retrained a little bit.
Well, he's just trying to do his job. You know, you're
That's
not
fine.
supposed to-
There's a way you can do it though.
Yeah, there's a way to be a little nicer. I mean,
Yeah, so we're recording, right? This is America. This is public, right? Obviously, back there, we're not going to go back there, okay? So, freedom of the press, the First Amendment, it's not just freedom of speech, right? There's too much fake news BS going around nowadays. This is our news. We are the press. So, we're just exercising our rights, taken here. You know, if he doesn't know the First Amendment, maybe he just knows freedom of speech. There's five basic topics in the First Amendment alone. So maybe, you know, we could learn that and understand, hey, you know what? This is my job over here behind this, because this is the property that I'm supposed to. These guys are outside of it on public. They're perfectly allowed to record.
You guys got no weapons or anything on you, right?
I don't answer questions.
All right.
And no, not to be mean or anything, but what's that say on there? Security? Yeah, you ain't a cop, so I wouldn't even answer your questions to begin with.
Well, I'm not trying to.
I understand.
I know,
you
but
might
I'm
wanna feel safe,
not
but-
trying to be, you know, a rude or a dick, but you're security.
But yeah,
man.
another thing too, I understand you might want to feel, you want to be as safe as you can. However, we all have one arm here. For one, there's multiple of you on both sides of us. I think you're solid, man. You don't got nothing to worry about,
You all
bro.
got guns. None of us do.
We're not being aggressive towards you. We're, you know,
Yeah.
trying to
No,
figure out what you're doing.
You're being fine.
all right.
This guy, on the other hand, he came out really
he came out
aggressive.
hot-headed,
He's
man.
just trying to do his job.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, I
there's doing the
understand.
job,
We don't
and then
have to
there's
deal
being a
with
hot.
this.
Yeah, no, I understand it could be a new experience, but this could be great training for you going on in the future.
All right,
Just be like, hey, they're on public, man. I can't do nothing. They could record, freedom of the press. This is their right. Even if you hate it, even if you're like, get the hell out of here. I don't like you record me and my duty or this place over here that I'm working at. But you know what? At the end of the day, this is America, and we are the press, we the people. So that's why we're out here, guys.
All right. So what's your kind of goal? Are you guys trying to
Just to
show
record,
these
is
pictures?
it?
Like,
Oh,
just kinda
yeah.
the outside.
Oh,
or,
yeah, well, I'm
I
getting
can't disclose that information because I haven't published the story yet. But
Yeah, but I'm going to.
yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's for
if
sure.
they got these pictures on, you know, Facebook. You can look it up. You can look up
Yeah,
on Google Maps.
exactly. There you go.
So,
Google Maps,
There you go.
exactly.
You're not really
you
causing any
answered that
issues
right
unless,
there
obviously,
for
you know,
him.
you
Yeah,
try
we
to
ain't going in. You don't got to worry about that. And then one more thing to add. So check this out. Let's say my truck's right here, okay? Let's just say it is. It has a dash cam on it. You know, that's one thing too. It would be taking pictures straight in, and that's not illegal, you know what I mean? So just take into fact, hey, we are Americans here. Let's work together. This is their First Amendment right. They're on public property. They're doing absolutely nothing wrong. You know, maybe just keep an eye on it at the most, but understand, dude, they got cameras. They're doing nothing wrong. Just go about your day, do your job. You know, if you act appropriate, you're going to look appropriate type thing on here. So that's it. It's only going to document, you know, I'm not going to make you guys look bad whatsoever.
So where are you guys from?
Back.
We don't like to answer questions like that. Certain ones we will, but like certain things to try to get our information, I'm just not a huge fan of. So we do like our Fourth Amendment as well. That's about it. I mean, do you have any more questions, anything? We're just going to be standing around, just recording. Obviously, we're not going to go inside.
We're not really answering a whole lot of questions. What can you tell me?
Well, what do you, I don't know, it depends. What, like, shoot them out. I'm not going to answer all of them, but.
You know, say you were in my shoes and the supervisor sent you here and you wanted to kind of get some information of what's going on so we can guarantee you're not going to be in, you know, any sort of threat here.
Okay, that's fine.
What could you tell me?
Okay, so I'll tell you.
How's it going, man? How are you?
Okay.
Cool.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Good.
Just out practicing my First Amendment.
Okay.
And
so,
where are you guys from?
I don't answer personal questions, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, certain ones we won't answer, but you're welcome to ask certain things.
Yeah, you can answer. You can ask these questions. I might answer.
Oh yeah, I'm just talking to you. I'm just talking to you. You guys can. I was talking. That's it. Just wondering what's going on.
We're just taking pictures in public. That's literally it.
Cool.
Yeah.
But you guys been deer hunting?
No.
What time of the year?
I've never been
Colin,
hunting.
why'd you hide that? I already got a picture of it.
Yeah, that's it.
Colin Smith, everybody.
Colin, well, that's kind of close, but
yeah, close enough. C. Smith.
Yeah. C. Smith.
C. Smith. S. Swanson.
Christopher.
Let's see. T. Hatfield, like Hatfield and McCoy. And we got,
man.
let's see.
First Amendment rights out here.
We got S. Man, N-A-N-N, man. And then, is that Odekirk? Is that how you say that, Odekirk?
that's how it is. Got to check on you.
Yeah, no.
You're welcome to ask. We're welcome to answer certain questions. Not everything. Until we commit a crime, but we don't do that.
I don't either.
Yeah. Hey,
I don't like paying fines. I don't like giving
I don't. Right. Me neither. Screw that.
You folks check on everybody that walks down this public access, or just folks with cameras?
Just when they kind of walk up here, they hang out and stuff. We just kind of
we hadn't hung out. We had just walked up.
Yep. You guys, we're doing the same thing. You guys were just seeing what's going on.
That's it. I mean, that's fine. That's understandable.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
however, there's one thing that I would love if you could help with. Do you have, for one, do you have any problem with us being here, doing what we're doing?
You know, as long as you guys aren't violating any, criminal laws or anything like that.
We won't.
Yeah.
Nothing. Good to go, huh? So, do you understand, like under the First Amendment, freedom of press, why we
I'm just doing what I've been told to do.
Yeah,
all right, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Just for being told there's no video supposed to be taken here at all.
Okay, I understand where you could be trained
inside there, though, right? That's inside.
We're being told, period.
Okay.
Okay.
This could be a great lesson for whoever told you.
Yeah, the DHS memo in 2018. Actually, there was a new one that came out in 2021. Says we can. So that's your Department of Homeland Security that says we can do this.
Well, it's okay, but the thing of it is, I came out here and I asked you simple questions. You wouldn't.
No, you came out here hostile.
You haven't seen hostile yet.
Well, is that correct, man?
Hey,
no, you need to curb him. Is that
correct? Curb me. I haven't even got my heartbeat going yet.
No.
Yeah.
We're done.
Don't escalate, brother.
Yeah, de-escalation here, not escalate.
Just stop. I know what you guys doing. It's cool. It's
okay, see, you're informed, but he don't. And just
I got a question though.
You have no expectation of privacy in public.
Hey, why does he just have a phone?
None.
He doesn't get like a cool camera.
Yeah, he has a. Well, his phone's better than my phone.
Yeah, I got an old Samsung. It's barely.
Well, get an S10 Plus on Amazon, dude. That's $200, and it's top tier camera. So I mean,
yeah, I don't know. I might get an iPhone.
I say I just go with Samsung. That's what I say.
Get your name, sir.
Yeah, man. That's all we're doing here. So, I wish, that one security would, didn't run away like that. But.
No,
it is what it is.
So your jurisdiction comes
you can't please everyone. Or educate everyone.
I didn't mispronounce that right. It is Odekirk? Is that how it's pronounced?
That's correct.
I'm pretty good, huh? I got a hard last name too. I know how it is.
I'm a Department of the Army civilian police. So we act.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, I think they used to have a lot of military Army, police.
But you're no longer enlisted or officer?
No, I'm a civilian. Yep.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
employed by the Army as a civilian.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
It's a pretty cool gig.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't
So
know
you're
we're
still
out here.
government contracted, right?
No, I'm actually Army civilian employee.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew
so
they
if you
had
guys,
some
if
around.
you guys ever been in the military or anything?
Yeah.
If you go like Fort Leonard Wood or something like that, they got
them out there.
Yeah, they have Army civilian police. They have some
Carson
military
has them
police.
too. They have them down there.
Well, a lot of people don't know we're out here. We're kind of a small little installation.
I didn't know.
I just found out the property's 19,000 acres.
Pretty big, isn't it?
That's insane.
Yeah, 19,000 acres. That's
pretty.
That's pretty expansive.
Pretty big chunk.
Wow. All right, you guys see all these units? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow.
But yeah, we're gonna be out here.
You know why we're curious what you're doing,
I don't know
right? Yeah, just taking pictures, man. That's it.
I don't think
Just doing what the First Amendment says we can do. Just doing what the Department of Homeland Security says we can do.
Just
I just want our rights
That's
to be
it.
stood up for and protected, not trampled whatsoever.
Yep.
I want zero
get it.
feelings to enforce.
Just do something for me though. Just for one, of course, don't we do anything criminal?
Absolutely.
Sounds like you guys.
We have no ill will. We ain't gonna trespass. Nothing like that. We're just gonna take some pictures and do our thing.
You gotta understand why we gotta come check out who you are.
Oh yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I can understand the way you guys came up. Yeah, awesome job.
Fine.
Cool.
Yeah,
but the way he
you
came
guys are
up,
welcome to ask
dude.
questions.
No.
You don't have to answer questions.
No.
But no, that's fine. I can understand why you guys would be like, "What are they doing?"
I just want the traffic flowing in out here.
We're not
Please don't disrupt the
anything.
traffic
We
or
won't.
anything like that.
Yep.
I can't really speak on behalf of.
I've made it into my
Middletown,
40s so
but
far. I'm
please.
not getting hit. We'll see. No, we won't.
You literally have nothing to worry about us unless if one of them's really bad and like doing bad things, and we might catch it on camera. But if you're doing the right thing, nothing to worry about. You're only going to look good if you act good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I get it.
You only look bad if you act bad.
I get it. Yep.
Yeah, that's about it, man.
All right. Cool.
So, I mean, we'll continue. I don't know if you have anything else to say, or if you want to huddle and be like, dude, they're good to go. Just let them fucking do their thing. Relax,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we might hang out here. Just like you guys
if
are.
you want
we're gonna walk around.
I mean,
too,
we're gonna be walking. So,
I mean, if you guys want to tag along,
that's up to you.
it could be a long walk.
Well, it's good for you though.
Yeah.
It is. You're right. You're right.
Yep.
Alrighty.
We do a lot of it. That's for sure.
Good deal.
All right, guys. We appreciate it. We're gonna keep doing our thing. Yep. You too.
This encounter is proof that the greatest threat to freedom isn't violence, it's ignorance in uniform. When security guards treat public photography like a crime, it's up to informed citizens to push back with cameras, calm voices, and constitutional clarity. If you ever find yourself told to leave a public sidewalk, remember this: the sidewalk belongs to the people, not the paranoid. What happens when you go to see your child and end up facing a criminal trespass warning for ringing a doorbell? In this intense standoff, a father is ambushed with accusations, questioned without cause, and pressured to surrender his rights on his own turf. But instead of backing down, he demands answers, exposes the double standards, and refuses to play their game. This is where emotion, ego, and law collide.
This officer walked up on me and asked me, is anything criminal? I'm coming to see my daughter. What the hell? I look like a criminal? I look like a criminal to you?
You said all the court cases were dropped.
Dismissed. You asked about custody. I said all the cases were dismissed when y'all was harassing me.
So
where did criminal come from?
All right, we'll get the information from
right.
her then. We'll get the
Where
information
criminal come from? Fuck is wrong with you? The hell you get criminal from? You just saying anything.
We'll
you
get
looking
to the
for
bottom of
something.
it.
You looking for something. You know y'all got low IQ. That's why they hire y'all. Y'all have to follow orders. You can't think for yourself. So they trained you to say criminal, right?
That's fine. We'll let her.
It's okay. I'm a boss. I understand you got to get trained.
Then. If you don't want to provide information, we'll get it from her. Do you live here?
I ain't got to talk to you, do I?
No, you don't. All right. So if you don't live here, all she has to say, she doesn't want you here, and then we'll go that route.
Y'all can't touch me.
As soon as she says she doesn't want you here, we'll issue a criminal trespass warning if it goes that way. If you decide not
How
to.
am I trespass? I'm ringing the doorbell.
We'll get to that.
Bro, you're not finna give me shit. What is you talking about?
I'm just giving you.
You ain't giving me shit.
You're
You're not finna give me shit today. Period. Trespass for ringing the doorbell? Do I got a restraining order?
If you don't,
no. So how am I trespassing?
We'll talk to the homeowner.
Make this shit make sense.
We'll talk to the homeowner.
Right.
All right.
You can't get in trouble for ringing the doorbell. Your whole one go to people's houses all the time. What the fuck is you talking about?
If there's a criminal trespass.
Who is a criminal? How am I being a criminal?
I said trespass.
How am I being a criminal?
We'll get to that.
Bro, how am I being? I'm coming up to you as a man. How am I? Tell me in my face. How am I being a criminal? Ringing the doorbell.
I said.
Answer my question.
If it gets to
right.
that.
How is it gonna get to it?
If she doesn't want you here.
So how's that criminal?
We'll go that route.
How's that criminal?
So this is what we're gonna do. This is what we do. I work something out for you, even though you don't want to work stuff out with us. I'm working something out for you. She said she'll meet you up there, let you see your daughter, but she don't want you at the house with me at the police department, and she'll bring your daughter up there in 10 minutes. So you can see your daughter at the police department, because she's just nervous with you being at the house.
I can sit in the car and she can bring my daughter to the car while y'all here.
No, she wants to go to the police department. She don't even want you over here, my man.
I don't have to go to the police station.
My man.
No, you don't.
You can go right here in the street
what
and y'all can watch
she
me.
is setting something up. Because understand this. Understand this. Right now, y'all don't have any sort of paperwork. So she don't actually have
it's paperwork. It got thrown out.
So if you don't have any paperwork, she don't have to do nothing. So I
worked
it out for you. All you gotta do is go to the police department. She's gonna drive up there and y'all could hang out up at the police department.
I don't have to hang out nowhere, bro.
She is trying to work something out. She just
how is she trying to work? She gonna text me all of this.
Listen,
how the fuck is you saying?
You're making her nervous.
How, bro? She started this shit, bro.
You're acting like this.
Bro, she started this shit.
You are acting like this. You're making her nervous.
Bro, y'all listen. Y'all was harassing me for almost 2 years.
Oh man.
Of course she's nervous because she was wrong.
Look here.
And he talking about criminal. What the fuck is he talking about criminal trespass?
Listen, I worked it out for you. All you gotta do is drive to the police department and she'll meet you up there.
Bro, that's a setup.
How's it a setup? I'm telling you.
Y'all kill people. What the fuck is you talking about?
What the fuck are we killing you about?
Bro, okay, when I'm dead, how am I gonna come back?
Oh my God, you such a dumbass.
No, you're a dumbass.
You want to go up there or not?
No, bro, she can bring my daughter right here. Y'all can watch her,
She
bring her.
Let her know she doesn't want to go with this.
She doesn't want to. She don't want to do that. She don't want you over here.
We go to the library.
That's fine.
Okay, go to the
That's
library.
across the street from the police department.
Tell her
That's
to go to the
completely
library.
fine. Okay, do me a small favor. Go to the corner. Go over there. And
I'm
I'll
finna
tell
go
her
to my car, and you finna tell me we finna go to the library.
Hey, tell her there's a library thing. If he wants her here, we could either.
Well, I mean, they could meet at the library.
She could get an order protection or issue a.
They keep throwing the shit out, bro. Stop trying to get her dumbass
She's
advice.
fine with him seeing her, but she just don't want him.
She just doesn't want him.
Right, because everything's going on.
Is there?
What's going on, bro?
Bro, you making her nervous.
No, I'm asking how am I making her nervous? What did I ever do to make her nervous?
Because you're coming here acting like this.
Acting like what?
Bro, you're acting like
when you get harassed and bothered by people,
you're over here acting like this. That's why she's acting like that.
If she was
come on, go to the library.
She wouldn't have called.
No, bitches switch up, bro. Stop playing. You got a woman?
Hey.
Right.
The library is fine. The library is fine. Just go over to the library, please.
Come on.
Please go to the library.
Okay.
You should meet you over there 10 minutes.
Why it gotta be 10 minutes?
Because you gotta let her get dressed. You
Bro,
think she's just gonna
dressed.
run out in her shorts?
Bro, she was just dressed.
Oh man, I'm literally you making this
we don't
come on.
we can't dictate what time
go
she
ahead,
goes.
go ahead.
If you go get in your car, go
He's
back.
right here. You can go back.
No. If you go get in your car, go over there. I go back there and tell her. How about that?
Okay, you can go back.
Yeah,
I'm walking.
Once you get in your car.
So it takes 2 of y'all to watch.
Yes, it takes 2 to watch.
This is a give and take.
I'm dangerous,
thing,
like
right?
John Wick, huh?
Yeah, like John Wick.
I know. I can
Just
take
like
both
that.
of y'all
Just
arms.
like-
I can
just like
disarm
that.
both of y'all.
Just like that.
You know that though, right?
Just go get in
Let
your
you
car.
know that. You want to be criminal?
I hear you.
You want to sound criminal?
I hear it.
If you ever want to try it, it is what it is.
Oh my God, bro, go get in your car.
Straight up. Y'all don't want no smoke with me. Y'all don't want nothing, no smoke with me. Straight up. I know you don't. I know you don't. I really know you don't. I ain't got to be here. I bought this house. Y'all bought people houses? No. I bought that car too. Y'all bought people anything? No. Right. Y'all can't do shit but talk crazy. Y'all ain't on shit.
This wasn't about keeping the peace. It was about controlling the narrative. When officers throw around words like criminal trespass without legal cause, they're not enforcing justice. They're testing obedience. If you ever find yourself being baited into giving up your rights, remember, you don't owe anyone an explanation for standing on your own property and staying silent.